So it's a beautiful day at Bodhicitta Dakini Monastery, and it's the first sunny day we have had in 2 weeks. There's probably snow in the highlands, but this is a problem Tibetans have never talked about, but this is a problem of frozen prayer flags. Of prayer flags literally sticking, getting rained on and then freezing. Frozen prayer flags. Yep. Welcome to Tasmania. We have frozen. Complete. All the blessing carried on the prayer flags are somewhat frozen. Frozen. I can't even try to lift that one off. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this is the joys of off-grid living in this beautiful wilderness, you can see. But we have these kind of problems of, yeah. And, poor prayer flag. Everything is impermanent, right? So while I'm here, maybe I'll just tell you something more useful than frozen prayer flags. I think I'm just going to leave them until they defrost. So, and this is the Buddha. This is the really simple house we have. We also have a few cabins and 40 acres. We're surrounded by UNESCO World Heritage Forest. But our daily routine is, you wake up at 6 a.m., you do some of your own meditation. Maybe you have breakfast at 8 or 9 communally in the main house. And then we do some more chanting, meditation, maybe a teaching, and communal work until lunch that we eat together. And then we go back to our hut and we have time alone again and to meditate and study. And then in the evening, depending on the evening, we might have a teaching, chanting, or we might just do our own practice and go to bed. You would be surprised how much energy it takes just to kind of chant together, practice together, because everything needs to be communicated. It's more complicated and therefore tiring, but enjoyable too. And the beauty of this system, which comes from the Thai forest tradition, is that you have, communal support for your spiritual practice, but you are also in the beauty of nature. And we are only a 1 hour drive from one of the main cities of Tasmania, which is Launceston. And, and then, in the evening you have alone time and time to integrate and reflect on what you've been studying, what you've heard. And, there's a library, a small library, so you can, reflect on Dharma books. So the Buddha praised solitude, but he also said that spiritual friendship is a really important aspect. And so is community, the fourfold Sangha, lay men, lay women, non-binary people, and monks and nuns, because together we preserve the Dharma. And if there is no one living in precepts and studying the Dharma and gaining these realizations the texts talk about, which actually take years of training and meditation, they don't just happen in a 15-minute mindfulness sit. If no one is realizing these things, the Dharma will quickly disappear, and it's a shame to think that maybe the Dharma would only be accessible to, on a business model, to people who are just talking about, managing stress, which is really not what the Dharma is about. It's not bad that people do talk about those things, but that's really not what the Buddha's intention was, to speak about a final liberation from all forms of suffering. So this is why we need practice centers and monasteries. And you know, monasteries aren't just for monks and nuns, they're places of refuge for everybody, places of peace, places where people live in harmlessness, simplicity, and where everything is shared. So it's actually a really beautiful, sustainable model for the future of the world, you know, almost like an anarchist collective. And when people say anarchy, sometimes we think of people burning trash bins and stuff like that, but that's really not what anarchism is about. It's about people self-determining in small groups, and mutual aid. Not that I'm necessarily an anarchist, but I do think there is something there. You could say Buddhist sanghas are a mix of seniority and democracy, one of the earliest democracies in the world. And here you can see my cute little Springer Spaniel, Freya. Free. Freya. Freya will also give you dog therapy when you visit. So I hope you have a great day and that you're happy and peaceful and that you find little moments of joy in the challenges of a busy life. Take care.